So we're about at the end of class here. The only thing I need to show you now is the fur effect. I'm going to ignore this part of my notes today and we'll have a look at that next time. But I would like to show you the fur effect before we end for today. It's fairly easy to make. We'll start with a sphere. UVsphere is fine. It does not have to be so dense here. I'm thinking, if we do 6 here and 6 there. This is okay. Shade smooth. Shade. There we go. And it's way too big. Go to object mode, grab it, bring it up. Alright. So size about that for starters. Now I need it unwrapped, and actually it already is over here, and I think I'll keep that. I don't want to rotate it till it fits more or less with the string here. Like that. So that's my inner part. Now it's a good idea with this technique to assign the inner material now, because when we start layering on top of it, it will be absolutely impossible to select this part. So in materials, add a new one, call it fur solid, and assign. So now we have that. Now we can Shift D and scale. So here's the first part of it. As you can see, there's a little bit of gap here. Now this new part of the plane, we need to give that other texture. So for hairs and assign. And since we're copying from here on, all the next layers will get this for hairs. So Shift D, scale. And you can sort of keep track on how close the layers are here. So Shift D, scale. And I can't tell you how many layers you need for this to look soft. I'll be doing a couple more. I still have proportional editing on, but okay. So how many layers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. Okay, a couple more. You might get away with less. I'm not sure what's the ideal number of layers is, but I could do a few more. Okay, let's call that done. So if I get back in solid view. So here's my little pom-pom thingy. What's this? Right, left, right, left. I don't know. Now it's right. Okay, and I'll copy it over here. So Shift D, all of it. And if I go into edit mode, I can select it all so I can move it so it fits with the other string. So I'll need to fix the string here because it's a little bit too low. Grab that, grab something in there. And we are at proportional editing. So I can bring it up. Now I'm okay with this down here being dense mesh. This up here, no. So we will need to do something about that, but I think we're going to do that next time. It's part of this here that I wanted to show you how you can fairly fast reduce your geometry if you have some nice quads anyway and edge loops. So, but here are my fur thingies. I'm not going to do more about them right now. Later on I'll show you how to do the texture that makes the whole difference for this, because we can do that in Blender as well. I mean that texture with the little white dots spread randomly, because you do need that in a seamless version. This was all for now, and of course your homework is to make this. Finish the hood, get it unwrapped, make the strings and make those little fur thingies. Have fun with it and see you next week.